What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jonathan, and today's video we're going to be doing a game review on Civil War: A Nation Divided. We're going to be rating the historical accuracy, the guns, and overall the gameplay, so stay tuned for that. Released on November 7th, 2006, Civil War: A Nation Divided was produced by Activision and the History Channel. It is up to you what side you will choose to fight on, for the Union or the Confederacy. As you go throughout the game, you'll notice that the levels are very accurate to the time period, which I admire. This game has a total of 12 levels and is split up in both a northern and southern campaign. You have 6 levels for the north and 6 levels for the south, and both are major key battles in the Civil War. If you choose to play as a Union, you will play in battles such as Fredericksburg, December 11th to 15th, 1862, Gettysburg, July 1st to 3rd, 1863, Chattanooga, November 23rd to 25th, 1863, Fort Fisher, January 15th, 1865, Selma, April 2nd, 1865, and last but not least, Petersburg, April 3rd, 1865. If you choose to fight for the Southern Campaign, you will be fighting in major battles like Bull Run, July 21st, 1861, Shiloh, April 6th to 7th, 1862, Antietam, September 17th, 1862, Chancellorsville, April 30th, 1863, Chickamauga, September 18th, 1863, and Cold Harbor, May 31st, 1864. The actual battle begins, you are greeted with a brief introduction of the History Channel, and where this video explains the strategy that will be taken by the enemy depending on what side you are fighting on, the north or the south, and it gives explanation of what you are expected to do and that specific unit that you will be taking. Civil War: A Nation Divided focuses on small individual battles, not main battles as we see in other Civil War games, but that's what makes this game so good. You see a different aspect of the war, which is fantastic.
Or their entire line will be exposed to the Southern attack.
Although this game goes back to 2007, I was shocked at how well the gameplay was. There was little to no lag at all in this game. The characters looked a bit the same, but that's not big of a deal. Guns were very accurate. Sometimes it took more than one shot to get a dude down, but loading and everything is pretty accurate. We're going to get into that as the gameplay goes on. It takes sometimes more than one bullet, as you can see there, to get somebody down. Just you gotta shoot them and then punch them. You got grenades, but overall I did enjoy the gameplay and the story mode. It was very, very good. The main things that I love about this game is that you can use a muzzleloader. This is an 1861 Springfield rifle, which has rifling in the barrel and causes the ball to spin, which is a lot more accurate. It takes a 58 caliber bullet. I like this gun because it is very accurate and it causes a lot of damage, more than any other gun in the game. And sadly, you might say, well, it's a Civil War gun, of course it's gonna be slow to load, but I've played other Civil War games and sadly they don't have muzzleloaders, which is kind of embarrassing because that was the main weapon of the Union Army, the muzzleloader. But anyway, I like this. The thing that's hilarious in this game is the dialogue with the soldiers, the characters. It's just, they're kind of freaky and creepy. Check this out.
Come closer. There's a weak spot. Enemy lines. Take the news to the commander north of here. Tell him to attack and breach their lines. I wish I could be there with you, son.
It's not that the dialogue's bad or anything, or I don't enjoy it, or they're creepy. It's just, you know, well, yeah, they are creepy, just their faces and how everybody looks exactly the same, you know? No different faces, they all have the exact same face, you know? Let's briefly talk about the rifles, and then we'll move down to the revolvers. This is the 1861 Springfield rifle, the rifle that was used by Union troops during the American Civil War. It used a 58 caliber Minet ball, and it was one of the most effective guns in the Civil War. It was slow to load, as you can see the loading process. You have to take a paper cartridge, tear it, put the ball in, ram it down, and have the percussion cap. One thing that I noticed about this game and how they load the guns is a little bit inaccurate. Let's take a look at the loading process. Again, he fires, he takes a paper cartridge, puts the powder in, puts the ball in, takes the ramrod, rams it home, puts it back, cocks it back, but does not put a percussion cap on the nipple. Did you see that? Did you see that? Watch again once he fires. Watch again closely at the cocking. Okay? Paper cartridge. Ball. Ramrod, rams it home. Ramrod back. Cocks. No percussion cap. No percussion cap. There's not even a percussion cap on there. Watch again. Let's take a quick look at the correct way to load and fire an 1861 Springfield musket.
Load. Handle cartridge. Tear cartridge. Charge cartridge. Draw rammer. Ram cartridge. Return rammer. Prime.
Absolutely need a percussion cap to fire a 61 Springfield. You need it. Without it, you can't fire it.
Shoulder arms. Ready? Aim. Fire.
It's just a minor thing. The only thing I wanted to point out was that it was just a minor inaccuracy in the game. But that is really, other than that, they're spot on. So, not a big deal, but still just... This next gun is a Sharps rifle. Now, this gun can be loaded two different ways. You can either use a paper cartridge through the top, or you can use a shell, which they did come out with later, but it does take a percussion cap. This gun is really accurate and right on, so I applaud you for this gun history channel. Very good. Now, this next gun is probably one of my all-time favorites. It is the Henry rifle. It is a 44 caliber, 12-shot lever gun. Lever action, you know, so that's pretty cool. And I think for the time it was really accurate, although it was a little smaller caliber than the 58 muzzleloader for the Springfield. It still caused damage, and you had 12 shots. So you know, good luck with those guys with the muzzleloaders. So that is a very good rifle, and it is very accurate to the way that they would do it back in the Civil War. So again, you get points nation divided for the accuracy of this gun. Next up, we have the Spencer carbine. This was equipped to Union cavalrymen and a couple of foot soldiers. This was, as time went by, a more modern rifle than probably the Sharps rifle, which only took one bullet, but you know, you get 6 shots. You simply pull back the lever and pull back the hammer. And to reload, all you have to do is on the back is actually like a stick, and it has 6 bullets. And you take that out and you put a fresh stick in there with bullets, a metal rod with bullets, and that'd be your ammunition, and you shoot that. So next on the list is the Colt rifle. This was a very good gun, actually. To reload it, you remove the pin, take the cylinder out, put another cylinder in, and cock the hammer back, and you get 5 fresh shots, which is really amazing, and it's a lot easier to load. And the History Channel got this very accurately, so applauds for you. Again, you get more points, History Channel, for the accuracy of this gun. Next, we have the Sharps sniper rifle. This is the exact same model as the Sharps rifle, only it has a scope on it and the barrel is a bit longer. I actually, when I played this level, I was very impressed by the gameplay. It was very, modern for its time. It kind of felt like Black Ops, sniper missions, but this was a big technological advantage for the 1860s. It was fantastic. This is, I believe, at the Battle of Little Round Top, retreating to, Gettysburg, retreating to Little Round Top. I'm sorry. Yeah. This is the 1860 Colt Army single-action revolver used by Northern forces as well as some Confederate forces. Now, sadly, I regret to say that they got the loading procedure wrong in this revolver. Out of all the guns, this is the worst one, I hate to say it, and this is my favorite gun of all times, but we're going to talk about it. How low it is in damage. It takes 4 shots to kill a person. One person.
And this is the Triple FG GoX Real Black Powder. So I'll put that into the chamber. For a projectile, I'll be using my Homecast 454 round balls. Just ram that down and repeat that all the way around. Now, with all of my chambers loaded, I just need to add the caps to the nipples, and I'm using Remington number 10 percussion caps. Now I've got the gun completely loaded. Now, I did load all 6 instead of 5.
Last and not least, everyone, is the Remington revolver. Now, I don't know if you've noticed, but they got this gun right. The only thing that they missed was, again, the percussion caps, just like on the Army, 1860 Army, and the Springfield, no percussion caps. You need percussion caps in order to fire off the gunpowder to shoot off the main charge, and they're not seeming to do it. They're not doing this with the Remington revolver. But other than that, good game. Honestly, I'd give it a 8 out of 10. Very. Everyone, I hope you'd enjoy this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I stayed up late doing a lot of editing. It is almost 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to try to get some shut-eye. I'm going to have new upload times. Going to be uploading every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Those are going to be future upload times. Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. So stay tuned. Gonna get this content out to you guys. Please leave me suggestions of what you want to see next. I did reaction videos. I just did a gameplay review. I'm probably going to be doing more of those gameplay review videos. You can tell that I'm tired. I'm sorry, y'all. But please subscribe to the channel. Help me out. I just want to grow, get better. Let me know what you want me to do, what content, what I can get better in, So, till next time, peace out.